happy holidays. Happy April 15th. Is that not a holiday for you? Um, it is for us in the financial planning world. Maybe that's a loose term there, but regardless, for some people, actually, April 15th is a holiday in the sense that they're getting a big gift, one that's probably unnecessary, and that gift is a huge refund. If you are getting thousands of dollars back on your tax return each year, and especially if it happens once in a while, maybe that's an anomaly and it's not a big deal. But for those of you that are getting thousands of dollars back each year in refunds from the IRS or maybe the state where you live, it's time for an intervention. We have got to talk about what you could be doing differently so that you could get the use of that money. I actually see this as a problem. If you're giving an interest, if you're receiving a big refund, that means you're giving an interest-free loan to Congress for the entire year, and they're not doing anything with it. They obviously, while they might need it and want to spend it, it's actually better off in your pocket. And why is that? So besides the interest-free loan part of this, you're also looking at the fact that that's money that you could have used to pay down debt, or maybe used just to run your household on a month-to-month basis. On top of it, if you had that money during the year, maybe that's money that could have gone either into a Roth IRA or your 401k or an emergency savings account, anywhere but in the pocket of Congress and or the IRS, depending on how you look at it. There's no reason to have that there. Now, how does this happen? Well, normally something has changed in your life related to the tax code, and for whatever reason, your tax preparer did not catch that, or maybe you're not working with an advisor like us who's trying to help clients avoid this very problem. Now, in defense of the tax preparers, they're really busy right now. So their main job is just to get you in, get all of your information together, get your return filed safely and accurately. And when you've got a big refund, normally they don't have a lot of time to mess around with that. They're probably telling you to come back and see them after tax season, and then they'll help you fill out something called a W-4 form, which changes your withholding with your employer. So if you don't know what a W-4 form looks like, this is what it looks like. It's just a form. You can go to the irs.gov website and download a copy if you want to take a look at it. It's just 4 pages. The first page that I just showed you, along with some instructions, and then maybe if you've got multiple jobs, there's another page related to how to put that together and then add in some deductions or subtract out some deductions, depending on how you want to say it. So again, an easy fix. The problem is most people are relying on their tax preparer to do this for them, and they're really busy. And if they don't do it right then, they forget, and you probably forget too. So then we go a whole nother year, and then April 15th comes around again, and you get a big refund, and we just play this game. Now, for those people who like to use that as a forced savings, that would be another reason to have a conversation with us or a financial advisor about what could you do differently with your withholding to get that into an account that you could be earning interest on and you could be utilizing instead of waiting a whole year, or actually more than a year, to get that money back. So other things for you to be thinking about besides putting that W-4 form in, we can help you with that. We're not tax preparers and we're not tax advisors, but we can help clients with that, and we've helped them with it in the past and help them fill that out and get it turned into the employer. The other fix for it, if you're retired, you aren't going to have the same setup. You're actually going to want to come in and talk to us, and we're going to adjust your withholding on your IRA or other retirement accounts to make sure that we aren't withholding as much money and you're keeping as much money in your account to grow, or you're just not getting a big refund. But again, we think that's the whole reason to be working with a financial advisor in the first place, is to be looking at those things in more detail and making sure that the money that you actually owe the IRS, that you're either even or you're paying just a little bit in and not getting big refunds. Why not earn interest on your money? Why not have that in your pocket to spend versus giving it to Congress? And who knows what they might do with it. So if you have questions or don't understand, or you've gotten a big refund and maybe this has happened a couple years in a row and you're not sure what to do and you're not getting help, pick up the phone and give us a call. We'd be happy to visit with you about it, see if we can get things straightened out for you, and make sure you don't get a refund next year on April 15th.